Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Warlock, we have Saibot. Spawn on the south side as the Commando Knob, we have Venniie. Venniie? I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce any sort of names. Over here, the Warlock's capturing up the PowerPoint. Requisition and power. Commando Knob's going straight for the center map, so maybe the Commando Knob player is eyeing to go for a VP game victory earlier on. Over here, we got the Warlock capturing up the left points. On the right side, we do have the Guardian squad capturing the victory point. Blah, can't speak today. Big cursor and minimize that. Don't need to worry about that, and I guess there's a bit of spoilers. No, I didn't actually read how much time it has. I try to aim for replays at around 25 to 30 minutes, or 25 or longer. Hardly see anything longer than 30 minutes in Dawn of War 2. So we do got a pretty sizable aggressive build for the Orc player, going for a second slugger, so he's going for 2 shooters and a second slugger, while the Warlock player has gone for 2 Guardian squads into a Ranger, so no Howling Banshees. In this case, against the sluggers, Howling Banshees wouldn't be half bad. I don't know why, it seems like my YouTube stream kept on blacking out, but I'm probably overlooking it, focusing on it a little bit too much. Hopefully there's no pixelation when it comes to Twitch, since it says maximum 6,000 kilobytes per second, which is 6 million bytes per second. So 6 million ones or zeros per second. Oh, no, wait. It's not 6 million. That's 6 million 8 ones or zeros. So would it be 42 million zeros or ones per second?
They are closed for melee. Right, we'll get the post up.
Rangers getting overwhelmed by these sluggers. We do have 2 Rangers out, so 2 Rangers should be quite effective versus opponent's composition of going for a bunch of light units. Storm Boys seem like an ever increasingly good item to deploy against the opponent, since he's gone for 2 Rangers, 2 Guardians, no Howling Banshees. Storm Boys should be excellent. Guardian squads slowly chipping away against that power generator. We got the Warlock coming in as well. Commando Knob capturing up the VP. Overall, it seems like the Adari player has got quite a bit of field control. Good amount of damage coming out of that generator, so slowly being picked away. Overall, good field control by the Orc player. He's captured a bunch of these points as well. This point could be activated for some more stall and more income. He has 1 generator at the moment. The Eldari player does have 3 generators. That point finally gets deactivated. Perhaps nope, the Warlock's captured that point and sending a guy over there. So it looks like the Warlock going to have some good income. Rangers still right here. Oh, that Burna squad is completely camouflaged, and the Rangers are not engaging. Actually, they're engaging this building here, and that Guardian squad entirely goes down. Ooh. Warlock does fire a warp bolt there. I really can't remember the name of all the abilities. Sorry about that. And this squad does get the garrison as well, so both players have lost a squad. And that was a shooter, not a slugger, so that's a bit of a bigger loss than a slugger. But the Guardian squad is still, it's just equally big loss. The Adari play has a lot of requisition stored up. It has all the generators here. This point's been activated. No extra generators here. does go ahead and force back. We got some big shooters on the shooters.
Approaching the wall.
Rangers capturing some points. Perhaps deactivate the camouflage since they need the energy. Over here, 2 flamers. Plasma grenade was not successful. And the Warlock is falling back. The Warlock took most of that damage there. The Guardian Squad is going to regenerate before he even gets back home.
Getting a power thingy up, boss.
Who you need removed?
Rangers coming in, trying to hit that Commando knob. One has been upgraded with the Pathfinder gear. Both have been upgraded Pathfinder gear, and this one has a plasma grenade. It's going for a second Guardian Squad.
Generator right, sparking now, boss.
Another generator has been deployed. And the Commando knob is not camouflaged, so the Rangers have full vision. No, the Commando knob is camouflaged. You can see his energy's going down. Oh, maybe no, I'm lying. It was camouflaged, the ability was on, but his actual camouflage was not actually camouflaging it. Shooters getting set to garrison.
He's losing some land.
On the left side, Rangers captured the requisition point. These Rangers going to be towards this VP. Over here, we do have the VP is being decaptured as well. So soon all the VP is going to be in decaptured state. This one is being captured. There's a shooter squad capturing it while the burners are going to be burning the buildings. Very nice. But these burners are way over here. Overall battlefield control by the Orc player at the moment. Both players going for tier 2. Warp Bolt was thrown in there. And does jump on in, knocking back one of the models there. But the shooter's getting some great damage in. The shooters could deactivate this point to stop the income immediately. Nope, he's going to just focus fire. This activated point's been doing a good job of stalling his opponent. Both Rangers engaging the sluggers. Good knockback shot there. And plasma grenade. Okay. If it was just a little bit quicker, that plasma grenade would have been great. Looks like he countered that one Guardian Squad and getting out some warp spiders. Very, very nice. Going for some more heavier range stuff. This Guardian Squad can be the squad that goes around capture up points, allowing his warp spiders and Rangers engage his opponent. That point does get deactivated. And the Rangers are being forced on back.
Got some new units ready, boss.
And Warp Spiders do get some good damage in. Very nice. Okay, our sluggers. They do spawn out, close out Knob. The Knob leader has come on out. And the Warlock won't be able to like this engagement, that's for sure. Warp Spiders coming in engaged, and point blank Warp Bolt there getting some good AoE damage. Rangers picking away at these sluggers, getting their own Knob leader. We may see a stun shot from this one here. Or knockback shot, I should say. But doesn't get all the models there. Plasma grenade right there, very nice, and he's trying to aim those 2 from the models. Very, very good. Because all he needs to do is keep them from closing the melee range, and he'll be fine. Full retreat there. He perhaps could have put the Rangers up here while the Guardian to soak the hits. Both players have a significant amount of requisition.
We got enough to lead us, boys. Wonderful.
Getting a power thingy up, boss.
Over here, good hits there. I wonder how the quality is of the streams. I need to. At the end of this game, I'm going to make sure one is maximized. I'm more curious about the Twitch stream. YouTube one, I know I can push more data to it at one point, but the problem is Don't know how much data I push to the Twitch. I know if I stream to it individually rather than using the Restream IO, I'm able to push more bits to bitrate to Twitch. I think that was one issue with my problem. One reason why I had issues earlier. Warlock has been upgraded with the Witchblade Chronos, which will grant that big AoE ability. Stone Boys are having huge trouble versus that Warlock. In fact, that Warlock just ripped them apart. 2 Warp Spiders have been deployed on now, so we've got a lot of range firepower coming out by the Warlock. And with the Warlock himself being a very melee fighter, that should be his front line. You're going to guide him some more durability upgrades on the Warlock so he can make sure it's able to hold the line. No big AoE ability there. And it looks like he does fall back to these forces. We do have these tank busters. He does have some light or cool support. Plasma grenade throw. He will eat it. And it was a little bit spicy. Rangers may get a good shot off there. Nope, not eyeing to get it. Eyeing to capture up this requisition point here. Or going straight to the VP. Yep, going straight for the VP.
That's a victory, so that is. Right now.
Over here. More gen busting. We got a weird boy coming on out. He's very weird. Don't stare at him too much. He could do a sulfur tree, then do a mortar barrage and destroy the rest of that generator. Burners couldn't rush him forward, but nope, decides to fall back entirely with the tank busters. We'll see, force back those rangers. Nope, both of them are going to be back at base. Weird Boy gets a good hit there onto the Warp Spiders, and I'm not sure. He's using some sort of damage on time ability with that. Go try to type of Weird Boy in melee. What is that ability? I'm not familiar with that one. Now, whatever, it's attached to him. Wait, did he just get a... Yeah, that Guardian Squad just got wiped there. Warfire is engaging, range is engaging. The Warlock is severely wounded. And he does force back those shooters.
Pick up all them bits and scraps. The enemy's taken one of our requisition points.
Tier 3 being researched by the Warlock, and the lack of energy he has at the moment, he's probably going to go for a Seer Council. A Seer Council would probably be better than the Fire Prison at this point in time, because he needs more of a solid front line. The Seer Councils will give him a solid front line, allowing his Warp Spiders to go around and engage at them more preferable range at range. Preferable range at range. What am I saying? Over on the right side, we do got these tank busters falling on back from the Warp Spiders, and now we do have these Warp Spiders capturing up the requisition point. Over here, we do have the Storm Boys capture these points. I haven't seen them in a bit of time. He must have been spending time reinforcing them and not have enough income. Or I just wasn't paying attention to them. Which is very likely. Weird Boy has been upgraded with bigger brains. I really hate how he got those bigger brains. Was it developed naturally or unnaturally, or was a new brain literally installed? Do I even want to know? Of course, either is a possibility. Good knockback there, and since he's inside the garrison, he won't receive any melee damage. But he's having trouble firing. Gets a good hit there. Is it firing or casting? Probably casting, even though that's usually referenced for abilities. Warlock has been upgraded with the Providence, which grants greatly reduces ability cooldowns by 10%. That's not exactly greatly. When activated, the ability cooldown by reduces ability cooldowns by 10%. Okay, not a total passive cooldown, but cools down what his current abilities are. And I think it also grants that edge that renders a Warlock invulnerable and mutant knockback. That was that energy ability. Oof, that's a deadly ability. Rangers and Warp Spiders patrolling around. This VP is captured by the Orcs. This VP is being captured by the Orcs, and this one's being captured by the Warlock. And the Commando mob's way over here has been upgraded with an upgrade. Burner's getting forced him back. Better combat grip kit. It's a basic upgrade for health and health regen. Nothing too crazy, but pretty reliable. Sluggers getting overwhelmed. That's just a lot of firepower on them. There goes a Knob leader. He's going to lose his entire squad. Annihilated. Let's keep this Slugger squad alive because that's his only source of repairs at the moment. Good knockback there. Utilizing a damage over time ability there as well. Over on the left side, we do have the... not the left side, he's going down the center. Stormboy should be jumping on in. Great knockback there. That Witchblade Coronos is pretty good versus the Storm Boys, but he's not, and against those burners, but that's about it. Avatar of War is coming on in. I was not expecting Avatar of War. That does provide him as frontline, as I mentioned beforehand, with the Seer Council, but that is something a bit more heavy than a Seer Council. He's got these sluggers getting quite damaged. He's doing quite well with those warp spiders. In pairs, he feels like one doesn't do enough damage, but when there's two of them, that provides a good amount of damage, and you can move them around quite easily without them bumping into each other. I don't know why, but in Company Heroes 2, stuff works great in pairs. Pack howitzers, artillery pieces, brim bars, Jacksons, Fireflies. I just feel like 2 is the magic number in Company Heroes 2. I suppose 2 is the magic number in Dawn of War 2. I guess this is the name of it, isn't it? Is that a stun bomb? Good stun bomb. Stun stick bomb. Capture up that VP, very nice. Requisition point also captures well, while we got the Warlock has been upgraded with the Warp Throw ability. So I believe that raises like one model, maybe a bunch of models, slowly and then throws them, while the Farseer has a melee version of that. That is aerial effect. Orc, we're going to finally see Daisy. I've never seen Daisy deployed out into a multiplayer game, and Daisy will be fighting against the Avatar of War. Clearly, Daisy has a more impressive name. Let's see, where's the Avatar of War? There it is. And we've got the invulnerability ability, and it's at the Witchblade Coronos that was right there. This is a deadly Warlock. Oh, holy crap! Holy crap! He lost a lot of stuff right there. Let's see if Daisy can get him back in the game. The Orc player does have much higher VPs. Little less than 200 more VP advantage, but here comes Daisy. I have no idea who wins in a fight between the Avatar of War and Daisy. And looks like there's the throw ability. Looks like he threw him towards himself, and those are tank busters need to hit the Avatar of War, that's for sure. There's the Avatar of War, big AoE ability. What? Just disappeared? I have no idea what that squad went. Am I going crazy? Oh, he loaded up inside the battle wagon. I've seen Daisy so little, I forgot that fact you can load units inside of it. Good AoE support ability. Ooh, there's a haywire grenade there. Daisy's sustained quite a bit of fire. We got the mortar barrage coming in. Pink Busters need to start hitting the Avatar War. The burners need to get outside of the vehicle and start repairing it up. Something on the left flank capturing points by the Shudas. And the Commando knobs on the right VP. We've got some flash kits that need to be unloaded with the armor-piercing weapons. And the Weird Boy's also engaging. The Avatar War is just trying to run away, so he needs to start pursuing it. He's going to bring up Daisy with the burners. The Commando knob is falling back. Maybe it should be upgraded with the rocket launcher. Ooh, Fire Prism. The Fire Prism has been deployed. Battle wagon is getting repaired on up. Flash kits are being upgraded with the Get Find Us. Good knockback there. Mortar barrage. Getting actually got lucky and got some severe damage onto the Fire Prism. A nice vomit there on top of those wolf spiders.
Don't toy with me. What? I'm fighting here. Good job, Russ.
Rangers push the way forward. That's armor-piercing rounds loaded in the Fire Prism. Something got deployed there. I think it was a Guardian Squad. Yeah, he's need to deploy a Guardian Squad to get repairs. Ooh. Fire Prism does avoid those rockets. So the Warlock is receiving quite a bit of fire there. And now we've got the Webway Gate here. Camouflage, ready to engage. And that is far enough away, he does not know about it just yet. Shooters are receiving quite a bit of fire there. The VPs are counting, or stable at the moment, not counting. And the Fire Prism is repaired, and the Avatar is nearly fully healed. Daisy's getting quite a bit of repairs as well. And we got the flash kits upgraded with the Blastas.
I just gathered some intelligence.
And Luda Tank is exactly what needs to push this stuff out of this flank. He only has haywire grenades, no anti-vehicle weapons. The Fire Prism is pretty far away, and we need to get over here to fire across this channel. And you don't even see here that you think about that all too often. Great hits there. He's using that pull ability quite aggressively and quite successfully. Is that Eldritch Storm? Nope, that's another pull ability. Another Blade of Chronos sweep there. Warlock will escape on out of there, but barely. Rangers fully got wiped there. The tickets are counting in favor of the Warlock player at the moment. And ooh, Flash gets getting some great hits down the... There goes all of those Pathfinders. Which will allow him to play out another Fire Prism. He probably needs a second Fire Prism just for anti-vehicle damage. That's a high explosive shot there. Guardians charging forward, trying to capture the VP. Avatar Wars starting to make his charge forward. And multiple haywire grenades just got connected. The battle wagon is severely wounded. And And good armor piercing rounds. The battle wagon needs to get on home. Multiple hits there. This is the first slugger trying to repair up this battle wagon. But the fire prison is a very fast unit. More and more hits there. Seer Council being deployed on out. He's lost his Guardian squad, the Warlock player. And there goes the battle wagon. Tank busters maybe inside the vehicle entirely. I would say the Avatar War should start hitting that tank buster, tie them up to melee, and just start using. Oh, but the Luda tank's going for a very nice flank run. But the Avatar War is also engaging the mortar barrage on top of the fire prison. The Luda tank does go down, but the Orc player has a double capture, soon to be triple capture. If he gets all those captures, that is actually. The Orc player's lost a lot, but he's not out of the game. In fact, he may have just won. He needs a knockback ability. Flash kits don't have a knockback ability. He's down to a single capture, and he does intercept his capture. Does lose that squad. It was a slugger squad. He's out of He's out of infantry. He just spent a whole bunch of requisition. Commando squad just got deployed. Throws out a frag, or incendiary grenade, I should say. Good knockback there, and Warp Spire is now charging forward. He's lost the fire prison as well. And this may be. Nope, the garrison managed to take those hits for him. Gets some good hits there on the Avatar. Over here, the Commandos are falling, or the Burnas. The Commandos barely managed to live through that. Try and tie him up in melee. We may see the nuke ability. There's the nuke. I have no idea if that's going to be hurting. That could have been worse, actually. And he needs to make sure not at the corner because he's going to receive 2 rocket barrages. The Eldari player has captured up the 2 VPs. The Orc player still has a chance. His opponent doesn't have a whole lot of tickets. If he just starts focusing on the flanks and just starts playing the VP game, that's probably best. He won't be able to use knobs against the Avatar, nor against the Warlock, because he's designed to be anti-melee. Flash kits may be his best option. Loot tanks wouldn't be half bad either. Commando knob, the knob leader does have the rocket launcher, wouldn't be half bad either. Good hits there. On the left side, we do have the Warlock capture the VP.
Here I am, you dark crotch.
And looks like the Orcs managed to decapture this point here. Need to interrupt the Warlock. The tank busters could de-garrison and fire a mortar barrage.
It's a whole pile of
Howling Banshees, late game Howling Banshees won't really accomplish all too much unless he needs a fast capture squad. Unless he wants to tie up those infantry up in melee, that's maybe what he wants to try to do. And, ooh, sluggers are severely wounded now. This Warlock build is actually absurd. He's already at level 10. The Commando knob's only at level 2, because he's just going around for his captain squad. What's this last one? War Pro. Yeah, he was using that quite successfully as well. Triple capture in favor of the Warlock player. Listen, actually, maybe game boy. Because this triple capture will rapidly capture or count down all these VPs. Good hit there. The Orc player has recaptured AVP, but he's still counting down and he doesn't have a whole lot of tickets left.
Here for yes. Oi, I'm here.
He's about to blow it!
It may be a quiet end of the game. He has to be aggressive. The Avatar War still has not a lot of health remaining, but perhaps just enough. In fact, if the Avatar War just stays near this VP and starts nuking it as stuff starts recapturing, that's probably a guaranteed game. Yeah, that's game. He has not had enough VPs. The Warlock even decaptured this one, and this over here is going down. And yet double capture, that's game.
Next time, boss!
This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.